working? What's up, guys? Welcome to Raw Material Andy. Yes, you guys saw the title. We're gonna talk about a couple things here. Now I know it's probably kind of weird, but this is the playlist, guys, called Always Forward, Never Backwards. Watch the first video of this playlist if you want to get a pretty good idea of what's going to go on here. We're going to get a lot more personal in this playlist, guys. Hopefully the mics are working. Now, before I get into this, I just want to say, honestly, there are 8 billion people in the world, almost 8 billion people in the world. I think it's like 7.4, but we say almost 8 billion. That way we include everyone. You know what I mean? But there's almost 8 billion people in the world, and you are tuning in to Raw Material Andy here on YouTube. I'm pretty stoked for that. If you are watching live or later, it's a much appreciated no matter what. Like and subscribe. Of course, Mikey, how you doing? And thank you, Mikey, for letting me know the mics work. I like that. Mikey on the mic business. Appreciate that, buddy. Hell, you're a better tech than me already. Oh, Andy, you absolutely correct with Mikey there, man. That guy's not only a good tech, man, he helps you out in Pokemon and all that, man. Yep, a regular here at Raw Material Andy, guys. Say hello to Mikey. So guys, yes, I think we need to establish some things that are going on here. The title, you saw it. New host. What does that mean? You guys, some of you might have already seen it coming. Some of you might not even like this decision, and some of you might think I'm crazy, which I mean, come on, let's be real. The ship has sailed on that one several times. I mean, I've been to Valinor and back. I don't know how many times, guys. I mean, it's a rough road. But let's be real, guys. I decided that I needed to do something different with the channel. I wanted to maybe approach it from a different way. You know, guys, I have been working with this voice character since the channel has started. And like I said, I've been getting a lot into explaining more about the voice because the voice is going to evolve into more of a character at the beginning of the year. He evolved into something more, into physical form, something that I was very excited about, something that I envisioned from the beginning. So here's what I decided to do, guys. I'm going to be real. Voice likes to explain how I'm the human part of it all, how I get into these ruts, creative ruts. I get into these, little depressions, these anxiety attacks, and shit that's going on. But when I am the character, the voice, okay, it's going to get personal. I don't have this stuff. I have more confidence. I have more self-esteem. I have more everything. Just I feel better about being the voice than myself sometimes. And I think all of you can relate to this, maybe. To where, you sit down and you look into yourself and you're like, man, the image I am or the person I am out here isn't exactly what I want to be. I want it to be more. I want to be real. You know what I mean? A lot of people, I always sit with this. They sit with this. Am I really who I am? Should I be who I am? Are people going to take it a certain way? Stop worrying about what people think, because what people will think will mess you up. Okay. The reason why I've been in such a creative rut too is because people have been saying some things. Me being an almost 37-year-old man on YouTube, I can imagine it could be quite alarming for some people. Okay. It could be like, what the hell? But if you actually look at YouTube, there are people my age talking about the same shit that I'm talking about right now. Like Five Nights at Freddy's, Pokemon, fucking Resident Evil. These are things that we grew up and love. I'm a 90s kid mainly, guys. I was born in 1988. Hey, Harry Smith. I hope you have a good day too, man. I hope you like and subscribe, man. Come over here to Raw Material Andy and be a part of this family, dude. That's what you guys are. The whole fan thing, I'm done with that shit. I don't even know why I called you fans. I should have called you family from the beginning. I love Cads. What is up? I love Cads. Mikey, you guys always here for me. I appreciate it. You guys been around for a while. And I love you for the support. That's what it's all about, guys. Raw Material is all about love, laughter, and of course equality. I've gotten some insults about this pin here. But we love people. Now, guys, as far as Raw Material Andy, like I said, it is hard for me sometimes to have, confidence, self-esteem. Sometimes fatigue is a problem too, because you guys got to think, man, on top of doing YouTube, I'm working at almost a 60-hour job week, right? With a weird fucking schedule. So it gets, a little crazy. Goose to Clash on. Hopefully I got your name right. If I didn't, hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys being here. Just talking to shit. This is what Always Forward, Never Backwards is going to be. It's going to be a more realer Andy here, a more different perspective. We got a couple videos I got coming today, guys. I got this. I don't know. Of course, here we go. If you guys know anything about the Theory channels, I talk about one here. They had an incident quite recently with their store, Lumen. I'm going to be bringing more merch from them later, probably right after this video, hopefully. And we're going to see what's going to happen. with that. I'm actually excited to be bringing that stuff. I should have brought it way sooner, but I did not know this shit was going to happen with the store. 19 or 1877. Buddy, I think you might have messed up with the 9 there. I think it should be 1987 or 18 or 1977. Because I'm going to be real, Harry. Bro, if you were born in 1877, I'd like to talk to you about how you lasted that long and what your beauty regimen is and what's up, dude. Because if you're living almost 100 and some years, bro, I am down. I would love to know how to do that so I can keep Raw Material Andy going forever. You know what I mean? Oh, God, dude. You imagine I had another 200 years of being able to do this, guys? Oh, man, I'd be screwed. But yeah, guys, I'm new. Hey, woke us class. That's great. 47, Harry. Buddy, I'm about 3 years away from that big old 40 number, and trust me, I can feel the massive panic attacks already coming on. But that's another thing, guys, is age starts to get in your head. You start to realize that you have limited time. Every year, you have limited time all the time. I mean, I could walk out this door, trip on something, smack my head, done. I know that's pretty brutal, but that's what I mean. You don't know how much time you have, but in reality, you may know you have some. But now that you get closer in age, when you get older, when you start getting into the 40s, into the 50s, into the whatever, you start self-reflecting on the things you want to do. And that's what's been going on with me over here. I've been wondering what I want to do with the channel, wondering with the production, working with the mics, doing all this stuff. But something has been missing on the channel. And ever since, I'm going to be real with you guys, ever since I unboxed that Vanny mask, this Vanny mask here, I came up with an idea about the voice. I was like, I really love this guy. He's been around in my life forever. I got made fun of for it. I got whatever. So I'm going to try to make it something positive for myself. I'll make it something positive for other people. If I can make this dude make anyone laugh out there, that's all that matters. Isn't that right, boys? Oh, yeah, Andy, laughter is the way to go, buddy. And you better fucking be careful of my face because you broke it once, buddy. Break it twice. I will eat your face and use it for the next video, guy. Buddy, that is some Yellow Jacket shit right there. And I don't appreciate it. Andy, can you imagine me peeling off your face and then getting on camera with your face? And that's some Joker shit right there, my guy. Buddy, whatever. But yeah, guys, that is the voice. That's what he does. He always talks about my face. Andy, the mug is fucking bad, dude. I don't know what to tell you, man. I have been trying to tell you to, like, maybe watch some videos on some makeup or something. Maybe cover it in all white. Give us some death metal. It would look great, dude. No, it would look like you. Exactly, dude. You'd already have a girlfriend by now if you would just fucking listen to me, dude. Guys, he has this fucking, like, mentality that I could pick up on chicks and metal. Maybe he's right. I don't know. I mean, look at Danny Philp, dude. I mean, that guy has a wife and everything. But anyway, guys, this is what it is. Hey, what's up, Mike? Yeah, I see you down there, man, in the chat. Andy, are you going to make this fucking announcement, man? Because I'm excited for it. Of course you're excited for it. So, guys, all right, here's the deal. Pretty much straight up. We're going to get right to the point on this thing. I've decided to step down as the main host, as the main creative of Raw Material Andy. Now, guys, I've been telling you that the voice is real. I don't know how to emphasize the fact that this is probably what it is. People struggle with personalities. I told you in the first video why voice manifested, why Mandy came around, why it's all around. I'm going to get more deeper into what trauma may have even caused these things to surface. We all deal with trauma in our own way. We all deal with depression in our own way. We all deal with shit in our own way. For me, it was not easy to deal with a lot of stuff when I was a kid, because when you have an overactive brain, right, or when you are smart, dude, man, it can be hard to come to any conclusion of what can get you through anything. It is so fucking hard. And emotions don't help either, because if you throw emotions in with intelligence, that shit can get you in trouble, dude. Mad trouble. Especially if you start learning how the outside world works and you start learning, the one fucking, I think, stupidest thought you could have in your head is knowing that if you were a criminal, you would have more money and be further than you are than just trying to stay legit. That is how it works nowadays. A lot of bad shit gets you further than good shit, but I'd rather do it honestly and without hurting people. You know what I mean? So that's probably why most people, good people like us, don't get as far as we want to in life. And it's not about how far you get either. So why did I make the decision? Andy, what's up, dude? You've been doing fine. The channel's fine. You're a great host, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You know what, guys? I got to a point to where, man, maybe I'm just tired of it being my face. Maybe I'm tired of it being whatever. I want it to be more. So I've been working as well with the character Mandy. I've been working with Mandy, this girl voice. I don't know, Mandy, if you want to say hello. you could try. Well, Andy, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm very happy to try to jump in and maybe, do some things with Raw Material Andy. And guys, look, we are working on this voice. Andy, I'm going to be honest with you. You should really quit smoking, my dear. It would definitely, definitely help you out. And not only that, it's not good for you, honey. You're absolutely right, Mandy, and I am very sorry. Yeah, guys, that's Mandy. She comes in. She is the reason why I have style. The health is good because of her. She is probably the better part of me and voice. Andy, I do not appreciate that, but it's the truth. I mean, let's be real. Mandy is like the angel in us, bro. And you are, I don't know what the fuck you are, guy. Oh, Andy, I am everything good. Let me tell you something, bro. If you would let me seriously come out and talk to your girlfriends, dude, we've done that. And no, buddy, that doesn't work. The voice and girlfriends don't work. And I wish it would. If I could find a girl that would be down with the voice, I'm good. That's a wedding ring right away, dude. Let's go. Stupid. I'm admitting shit. But guys, what am I going to do? So the voice is going to be taking control. Not full control. I'm going to be the tech guy. Apparently, quite lately, Voice has been very impressed with my tech skill. Not completely on Pokemon Gold. I did fuck up a controller. Guys, I don't know what happened with that thing, but I did pull it apart. I cleaned it out. I noticed that there was a wire in it that when the screw was tightened up, I had to loosen the screw because it was pinching the wire. And I think it was the main one because the black one that goes in the main cord, and it was pinching it in between the framing of the shit. So I had to readjust it, move it through. I tried to run it through it. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know if it's going to work because I'm not going to lie, I was a bit upset about that. And Voice actually did not give me any grief on that because that was not our fault, dude. Like, that is and it's stupid because it came with one controller. Like, any console that comes with one controller, you're a freaking idiot, dude. Send us two. We deserve two. It's bad enough we got to pay fucking $700 for these goddamn things. But yeah, guys, so I want to give Voice more creative control because, guys, ever since I put that Vanny mask on and I've talked behind it with the voice, and ever since I have kind of trickled him in more on the content, it has been getting better for the channel. It's getting better for me. I'm getting more enthusiasm behind wanting to do it because now I could do so much with this character, even more that he's in physical fucking form. The fact, guys, that I could throw a face on for you and do this voice and actually have fun with it is a dream of mine. It's something that I've wanted to do all my life. And I mentioned a guy named Donovan Danhausen. If you guys know anything about that guy, this dude had the same goddamn pretty much aspect I did of like, man, you hit rock bottom, you know what to fucking do. And if you can't make this work, you got to go find something else to do. In my case, I work at a job and make somebody else more money than I'll ever see in my life, but I still have a real job too. And I'm not saying a real job is having to go somewhere. A job is a job. What I'm saying is on top of having the job, running the YouTube channel, and trying to run my own household too. Because, guys, I live by myself as well in a 2-bedroom apartment. So you got to think you're running the apartment. You're running work. You're running a channel. It is so much shit. So, yeah, in a weird way, giving the voice control of the channel is going to make it better for me as Andy. You know what I mean? Because I had to make all the decisions. Every fucking one. And I didn't want to do that anymore. So to give the personality voice some control over the channel is going to be, it's going to be better. I think it's going to be better for us. And it's going to be more entertaining for me as well. And for you guys, because like I said, eventually one day I want to do a Q&A where you guys could talk to me and talk to the voice. Actually ask him questions because, guys, there's things he knows about my life that I don't remember. And then there's things I remember about my life that I do. Excuse me, guys. Oh my god, I'm glad I have the mic so I can at least get the coughs off of there sometimes. But guys, that's what's gonna happen. The new host, obviously is gonna be Voice. I might have him come in here and say a few things about that. But that's pretty much the gist of it, guys, is that I'm gonna give creative decisions to Voice. Guys, the reason why you got Pokemon Yellow, any Pokemon content at all that you just got this year, thank the Voice for that. Any Five Nights at Freddy's that you have seen and loved, thank the Voice for that. These are ideas that were pitched to me from this fucking personality. And I was like, yeah, man. And we were going to do Five Nights at Freddy's. I just didn't know how. And then I'm thinking to myself, well, then I don't have to know how because I'm just going to let Voice fucking do it. Right. And yes, guys, I know this might be crazy for some of you. And some of you might even think I'm a fucking nutter loony bonker. I got it, dude. Straight jacket. I mean, if I could turn this to a straight jacket, it'd be fucking awesome. And they're very warm. I don't ask how I know that, okay? Because, when you're younger, you do crazy shit. But let's be real, guys. I like the idea of giving voice creative control. He has better ideas than me. Hit the Lumen gear, guys, for Five Nights at Freddy's for the theory channels. I was not gonna do videos on those. I was like, no, because voice, you know what they're gonna fucking say. Voice, what did I tell you they were gonna say? Oh, you were over there like, oh, here, guys, let me imitate Andy real quick. Voice, people are gonna think we're just doing it for likes and views, and they're gonna think we're doing it so we get subscribers, and yeah, I worry about everything because I'm a anxiety-ridden little prick and have to put a watch to my ear to calm down. That's you. That's how you talk, Andy. Buddy, I don't appreciate that, but you're right. He was right, guys. That's exactly pretty much what I thought. Like, people are going to say stupid shit, but who cares what they say, right? Because if you love something and if you respect something and you admire, people, you're going to do shit for them, even if they don't know you're doing it. Guys, the fucked up thing is about all these channels that I talk about, they don't know I exist. And if they did, oh my God, I can imagine what they was. I can imagine the theories that the theorists would have over me, the voice of Mandy. Like, I would love to just sit down and just have them all just be like, yo, this is what we think. I'm going to be honest with you, guy. You fucking loony bonker, all right? Like, you fucking loony bonker, bruv. And I would be down with that because that is the fun of the voice. The voice is my guy. As far as Mandy's concerned, I do try to throw her in. I'm working on that. It is very hard. Now, guys, it's not so hard to do a female voice out here. It is hard to do a female voice in there and to get it to sound right. I almost wish I could just have I almost wish I could have an actual female co-host that would be down with actually dealing with the voice. But here's the thing that I love about it too, is I have control of all three of these voices, right? There's going to be no awkward pauses, no having to write a script between people, no nothing, because I am these three characters. They are me. So as far as what's going to be happening, as far as the style, the wardrobe changes you guys been seeing, the decision for voice to wear the Vanny mask. Thank Mandy down in the chats for that. Andy, honestly, I think that like the Vanny mask was a good idea for voice because I mean it's Five Nights at Freddy's and he is really scary sometimes. You know what I mean? Like I have a feeling some people log out of your videos because they hear his voice and they're like, "Yeah, this guy is a demon, dude." Look, Mandy, I appreciate your enthusiasm on that. Andy, I don't appreciate the fact that you and Mandy over here are ganging up on me, dude. Like, what's up, dude? 2-on-1? This ain't a fucking handicap match, bro. I don't appreciate it. I would eat you both alive. Place, you ain't eating nobody alive, honey. That's my job. And Andy's girlfriend will tell you how very good at eating I am. Mandy, now look, you're not supposed to curse and talk like that. You just broke character. I need you not to do that. Sorry, guys. Mandy's usually the proper one. She doesn't curse or... God damn it, Manny. What the fuck? But guys, yes, that's what it's going to be. That's the fun it's going to be here in Raw Material Andy to have three different voices on this channel that are coming from me. A dream. So yes, voice is taking over the channel creatively, with style and aesthetic. We are going to give that to Mandy. And as far as anything else is concerned, it's going to be good little old Andy here. But guys, let me be real. Yes, you think I'm crazy. Yes, you can think whatever you need to think. I don't care. I'm not worried about that because this is what I love to do. This is what Raw Material Andy was always going to be in my head. Was going to be me, voice, and this female character, and we are going to fucking rule this shit, dude. But as far as like you guys, I want to know what you guys think about this. I do. I want to know your thoughts about the voice. I want to know your thoughts about this Mandy character. And yes, if you roast the voice, I get it. Or if you roast the voices that I use for Mandy, I understand, guys. I'm working on different things. I literally sit here like almost like 2 hours every fucking night, and just try to hit this voice, and it's getting better and better. But guys, I'm gonna be real. Like I said, through recording, it's just not coming out exactly how I want it to, because my voice and Mandy's voice are very similar because I have a naturally feminine voice. As you guys can tell, actually, if I actually had a deep voice, man, it'd probably sound pretty weird, actually, to be honest with you guys. I mean, can you imagine? Hey, guys, my name is Andy. Yeah. Yeah, we got voices over here, guys. But yeah, guys, Mandy, voice, they are going to be taking over a lot of the creative part of it. You guys are going to see some changes in wardrobe here soon. Mandy has been talking me into color lately. This fucking girl needs to stop watching Style Theory. I can't hack your shit anymore. Andy, look, Amy has great advice, okay? She was talking about, like, shape and color and stuff, and you know what? The only reason why we watch that channel is because of me. Yeah, you gotta stop commenting on her shit, dude, okay? She's gonna think you're crazy. Andy, ship has sailed, honey. Ship has sailed. All right. Anyway, guys, Mandy's over here like talking a lot today, which is very rare, but that's what it's going to be, guys. I know it's stupid. I know it's what it is. You can say what you want in the chat. Um, but that's what it is. So, guys, yes, that is the announcement. Voice is going to be taking over the creative part of it. He's going to be making decisions. He is going to be pitching me ideas, and I am going to have no fucking choice. So great. Now as far as the voice, I might bring him in here a little bit to talk to you guys and let you know how excited he is about this. So guys, yes, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to allow these personalities to actually come in and do something with the channel because I feel like the more and more I resist the idea behind it, the more and more I resist the idea of actually making videos. And that's my problem. I want to bring these two in. Yeah, and it's crazy. And I don't know. I like it. So, Voice, what do you think, buddy, about coming in here, maybe talking a little bit, maybe a couple minutes or so, because we got that Lumen video to do. And buddy, we got some other things planned tonight, don't we?
Andy, I was gonna do some Pokemon Go, but let's be real, that put a very poor taste in my mouth. But Andy, I think some like wrestling would be good, and maybe even some fucking Final Fantasy. Guy, where's that been?
Well, buddy, we finally figured out the save glitch. We figured out what was going on for our PlayStation. We figured out that it was kind of my fault. Technical difficultist right here.
Yeah, you fucking technical difficultist bitch, Andy. I swear to God, dude. You think after playing the game for how long, dude? Final Fantasy 9 has been out for how fucking long, guy?
Oh, buddy, for a while, actually, since I was a kid. I remember that much.
Yeah, and you still don't know how to fucking save, my guy. What the hell?
Buddy, I did save. It's just we had to fast forward on, so I didn't, I fucking, yeah. Guys, I'm not with it all right now when it comes to the tech. But all right, boys, we want to come over here and tell everybody what's going on with your little deal here.
All right, Andy. Well, make sure you do not drop our speaker, guys. I will fucking murder you, dude.
Buddy, I don't appreciate the murder thing too much because, like, how are you gonna murder me? And I'm not trying to do whatever here, bro. But the whole logic behind murdering me is a bit self-harming, guy. It just doesn't make any sense.
Andy, you know what doesn't make sense? Your fucking mug, my guy. Your fucking mug does not make sense. And the fact that it's running at me right now, dude, I do not appreciate that. And you know what, dude? Another fucking thing. You should have did this long ago, dude. You should have made me the fucking head of this thing a long ago. I told you Raw Material Andy Voice. And Andy, you remember back when I told you one day I'm gonna wake up and you're gonna give me fucking control? Like way back in the first series when we were playing fucking Resident Evil 4.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, Andy, look who's having control, man. That's right, motherfucker. I told you I was going to get you, and one day you were going to give it to me, and it's mine. So anyway, guys, do not be alarmed. I am the voice, and yes, you fucking heard it. This thing is mine, dude. It is mine.
Hey, buddy, you want to pick up the mic?
Oh, yeah. Andy, good job.
Yeah, look at me being a good tech.
Andy, it's about fucking time. It only took you about 2 years. Andy, right? I'm just gonna put this thing like right here. There we go. All right, guys. So, yes, you heard it, and yes, I am the voice, and yeah, dude, and it was very nice of you, Mandy, to jump on.
Well, Voice, I am very excited for you to be taking the creative position, and for me to be taking style. I must say, Voice, you look very, very handsome.
Well, thank you, Mandy. I appreciate it, guys. I'm gonna be real, man. If it wasn't for Mandy, dude, I wouldn't have the Theory Jacket. I wouldn't have the Five Nights at Freddy's. I wouldn't look goddamn nearly as good as I do. Goddamn, Andy, we love you.
Oh, well, we love you too, guys. All right, guys.
So, Andy, what do you think about this?
Well, buddy, I'm going to be honest with you, dude. I am very stoked for you to be taking over the show, buddy. I can't even fucking believe I made this decision.
Andy, you know you believed it because I am the voice and you believe in the voice, bruv. But all right, guys, so here's what's going to happen. As far as me taking over creatively, it's not going to be like, Andy's not going to be a host anymore. It's not like you're not going to see him anymore. Well, once me and Mandy fully take over, he will be gone forever. But he doesn't know that yet.
Buddy, I just heard you.
Andy, you didn't hear me because I'm not talking to you through the mic. I'm talking to them. Okay, they're listening to me right now.
Yeah, and they're seeing you be a fucking crazy person.
Andy, that's what we are, dude. Okay, Andy, we are a fucking Smeagol bit with a touch of female, bruv. That's exactly what we are. Okay, we are literally Cynthia from Rugrats.
I don't appreciate that.
No one cares, Mandy. And that's it.
Cynthia from Rugrats. She was amazing.
Anyway, guys, so I'm going to be taking over the thing creatively. Pokemon was my deal. Dying Light was also my deal. Pretty much any fucking series on here that's successful was my idea. And that's why Andy's giving it to me. And plus, guys, I'm going to be real, dude. To be able to walk in physical form in front of you as the voice, as me, as this guy. Freaking awesome, dude. And I know I get made fun of a lot. I know y'all don't. Some of y'all don't like me. But get over it, dude, because Raw Material Andy is the voice, my guy. is the voice, dude. Andy, you gave it to me. You fucking gave it to me. I knew you would.
Well, buddy, you know what? I think you should take it because I mean, people seem to really like you. And you, dude, you give me some good ideas.
Andy, I give you every good idea you ever had. The only time we ever have a bad idea is when Mandy sometimes pitches in.
No, I don't think so.
You're trying to get this guy to wear a red jacket.
He would look sexy in it.
Okay, whatever. Mandy thinks Andy would look good in red. Actually, I would look good in red, but okay, whatever. But all right, guys. I got some shit we gotta get doing today. So, Andy, are you ready to be my tech little bitch today and actually know how to fucking set up a phone and a speaker and all that? Because I'm telling you, bruv, now that I do have control, I can actually fire you, bruv. Fire you, bruv. All the way to oblivion, my guy.
Oh man, dude, you can't fire nothing. You do not have that kind of decisions. I'm CEO.
No, Andy, you can sit over and believe you're CEO, but who owns the show now? The voice. That's right, guys. So, of course, as we say here, Realm Material Andy, man, I hope you guys are excited for this change. But guess what? I need you to protect your kids. I need you to spread love and laughter, and I always need you to remember this, that it's always forward, never backwards. Oh, and Raw Material Andy is the voices. See you later, guys. That is when I can turn it off, because let's be real, whatever. But hey, guys, seriously, I love you, and I cannot wait to bring you some creative shit here from Raw Material Andy.